Hello and a very warm welcome to the Grassroots Weekend, a show. Bear with me tonight. We just may, even though we got the soundproofing on, someone is sandblasting, someone is using the electric saws, you name it. We can hear a lot of noise that's going on outside, but the soundproofing obviously wouldn't control that one. So if you hear it, apologies. Anyway, welcome to the Grassroots Weekend, a show. We've got all kinds of grassroots football coming back at this weekend, many cup games. Everything's coming towards the end, isn't it? Everyone's starting to play cups, everyone's starting to challenge for the leagues, the titles. Some have even won by now, because there's not too many teams in that league. Leagues are being split, teams are playing each other on a level basis, hopefully, if your league has changed them round. So that means, obviously, if the team's really, really strong, they split the teams into different sections. Tougher teams play the tougher teams, and the not so tougher teams play the not so tougher teams, and that's how it works. And then there's all kinds of committee cups and different cups and World Cups and you name it. That's the way grassroots football works. But overall, we still need REFspect on and off the field of play, regardless of what competition it may be in grassroots football. It could be a league title, it could be a runner for the league, it could be a playoff, it could be a FA Cup final, semi-final. We just don't want any irate parents, spectators on the sidelines giving loads to that referee, blaming the referee for their loss or their defeat, or a goal going in or a penalty decision or anything, free kick. We just don't. Stand back, grin, bear it, whatever it is, because life goes on, unfortunately. And if the referee does give the decision, regardless, you can't start shouting and screaming at that referee and telling that referee they did wrong. You just have to leave them. They may well have made a mistake. They have to get on with it. They're only human. We keep saying this all the time. Kids make mistakes on the field of play, not just the kids. Adults playing their game. You see it in the Premier League. They're all making mistakes. So what? A referee's entitled to make a mistake, surely, on a field of play, or even more than one mistake, and that's the way football goes. What about the other night? We talk about the Champions League, because it was the best performance of Liverpool. We expected it, to be honest. There's got to be a good turnout. All the Liverpool fans were already raring to go. There was more in the stadium due to the fact that Galatasaray fans were banned. Many made the flight over. Loads of money there, isn't it? Made the flight over just to be in the city and support their team. But unfortunately, their team didn't support them. And when we say that, you can't take the fact that Liverpool dominated that game. Even if Galatasaray had put a strong team out, even if it was another team and a strong team, Liverpool were really, really up for it. You could see it, all the players. There was still one or two edgy performances. You could see that, not 100%, and I'm sure the players will say that themselves. You know what I mean? They could have played even better. And I'm liking the way, the likes of Andy Robinson and Kirkes are swapping roles and doing the job. Andy Robinson wasn't that hot at Galatasaray, and Kirkes wasn't that hot last night, my honest opinion. But hey ho, it was a clean sheet. And what more could we say? What more could we say other than on Wednesday, Liverpool went through to the quarterfinals. Many English teams went out there, but even Manchester City, they went out, but with 10 men, I thought they were really, really good. And 9 times out of 10, as you can hear now, you just have to bear with me with the, well, you'll hear it, that's going on there. Let's just hope it doesn't affect the show too much. But it's what it is. Life goes on, we have to get on with it. And yeah, Manchester City, they could have easily gone on and scored 3 or 4 goals themselves, but it wasn't to be, and Real Madrid went through, Arsenal have gone through, so there's only 2 English teams basically in the Champions League now, which is Arsenal and Liverpool, would you believe? So I think Arsenal got the easier tie with Sporting, but they've still got to go on and meet the others as well. So whichever way you go, you've got to play tough games along the way. And we had PSG. They beat us last year. We beat them 1-0 and it went out on penalties. Okay, they could have been 5-6-0 up, but Alisson was the best goalkeeper performance that I had ever seen in my life. But it wasn't to be. They went through. They won went on to win the Champions League. People are saying now they're going to go on and win the Champions League yet again. But let's see what happens. Let's just see, because Liverpool, hopefully, will go to Brighton. I don't know whether it's tomorrow or Sunday. We'll go to Brighton, and let's just hope we can go and put that performance in again, because if you do, teams won't live with you. You've got to stop them, you've got to perform, you've got to put a foot in, you've got to chase the ball down. And that's what they were doing against Galatasaray, and they were chasing the man for man. But what a horrendous injury with that player from Galatasaray it looked like he cut the top of his thumb off, to be honest, and I don't know how that's happened. He's gone in, he's obviously jammed and carried on in the advertising boards. I wonder if there's been a little soup pot there, you know what I mean? Ooh, everyone will be worried. Whoever put them up, they'll be looking at all those advertising boards all over Premier League grounds now, won't they? Be making sure, because there's quite a few boards that you see around the ground. So let's just see what happens on that one. So wish him all the best anyway. And well done to the Liverpool fans who actually sang and got behind. The atmosphere was different. It was back, and that's what you've been missing all season. If the fans get behind the team get behind the fans, it works both ways. We see a great performance and a clean sheet. But then again, it should have been 4, 5 or 6. I don't think those 2 goals should have been disallowed with fouls on the keeper. They're looking after the keeper too much, and if the keeper goes in and runs into someone, it's given as a foul. You can't do it. You can't do it. Unreal. You have to see them and play it. And even VAR should get involved in a goal like that and give it. They should look and go, sorry, no foul on the keeper there. Anyway, that's what happens, but we're through. Didn't matter whether it did, you know, because we were 1-0 down, so it was 4-1 on aggregate. So well done to Liverpool, and let's just hope we can follow that on with Brighton and Everton at home to Chelsea. And Chelsea can have a struggle there, aren't they? Because Everton now coming to a force themselves. They were unlucky the other day, I must admit. But yeah, what more can you say? Everton seem to perform, and they're coming into form at the right time in the Hill Dickinson Stadium, I suppose. And we've got to play there in April as well, do you mate? What a packed April we've got. Liverpool have got away to Manchester City in the FA Cup on the 4th, I think it is. And on the 7th, we've got PSG away. That's amazing. That the squad have got to be fully fit. They've got to be up for it. It's great to be there, but look at those 2 tough games. And, you know, people look, excuse me, and say they're going to forfeit the Manchester City game. No. Go out there, perform, win it, and be on a high against PSG. That's all it takes. And Liverpool will only sit back at PSG, hopefully not so too much pressure up, because they will score goals this time. And let's just hope we're in full form and PSG are having an off day, or 2 off days, because the return is the following on the 15th, I think. Anyway, 2 English clubs into the Champions League. What more could we say anyway? Grassroots football. Please make sure everyone's out and about. Make sure that each and every one of you are showing respect on and off the field of play. Please look after your referee. Look after the referee, because if you look after your referee, you're looking after the kids on the football field as well. You really are. What more could we say? You need to look after them, control your irate parents. If you're a manager, coach, have a little word to them and just say, state out just before the game, I want no one getting involved in the shouting at the referee. I just want this game to flow the way it should do, and let the kids enjoy the football match. That's what every coach and manager should be saying to all their parents. But obviously they can't. Some turn up late. They've had the little team talk. But make sure, put in the group beforehand, because everyone seems to be in a WhatsApp group or whatever group it is on the phones now. So if you put that message in, that everyone must behave, the message sinks in, and people start thinking, well, didn't you see the message in the group? You can say, no, it didn't, I haven't read it yet. But at the end of the day, you shouldn't have to read a message to know how to behave, to be honest, on the field of play or off the field of play. So whenever you're out and about, excuse me, got a little bit croaky this morning, or today, shall I say. Hopefully my voice is coming back there. It's probably all the dust still in this studio, because it's been non-stop, and hopefully, we'll be having a little bit of work done on the AL camera. Yes, and the webcam. What more could we say? We just need everyone to be singing off the same song sheet and work together with us at Grassroots Football, and we can put that out on the podcast. We can wish you all the very, very best in your games and give it a comment about the behaviour. If you write into us, mal@don'ttexttheline.com, add me as your friends on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, all the social network sites. Please get in touch. Let me know what's happening. And if anyone knows what's happening, my arm I seem to be getting pins and needles over the last few days, and the pain is here. Could it be tennis elbow? Could it be something? Let me know. I don't know what it is, because it's one of those, and you might be seeing me fidgeting, but that's all it is. It's just sort of, get rid of it. That's what I need to do anyway. But if you're out and about over the weekend, if you're in the North Liverpool, if Preston, if you're in Manchester, wherever you may be, Sheffield, anywhere at all across the nation, please make sure that you look after your referee. Even on your Sundays, we need your support on and off the field of play. Make sure you encourage the referee as well as encouraging the kids. Show passion, that's okay. No one's taking passion away from the game. What we are taking away from the game is irate parents and spectators who are verbally shouting abuse towards the referee or each other or kids on the field of play, and they're showing aggressive behaviour, racist comments, bullying. That's got to go. That is a zero tolerance, no go whenever you go out to Grassroots Football. Drum the message into the kids as well to go out with a positive attitude. We need positive attitudes in Grassroots Football, off all the kids, off all the parents, and off the coaches as well. Because we could turn around and say it's always the parents, but it's not always the parents. There is many managers and coaches out there as well who will be irate towards a referee. So they need to be checked, they need to be taken into your local county FAs, and they need to be observed. And why not? And if they're not cut out for being a manager with the kids, simply move them on. And I know everyone would say, I was struggling for managers, but if you've got an irate manager or coach, you don't need that. The kids will not learn anything by that. They need to have fun. They need to want to be positive in a game. Encourage them to play, not when they walk away, encourage them to walk away from the game because they say they're not enjoying it. Why aren't they enjoying it? Find out if they are enjoying it. Find out if they're not enjoying it, what you can do different. How could you make them enjoy it in a game of football? Let's have some fun, games in the coaching. And there's plenty of coaches out there. You see all over Instagram, just copy them. Copy them to have some fun with the kids. The kids will enjoy it and they'll play better. And then start giving them touches, run arounds, have a little banter with them. So then when they say they really enjoyed that coaching and training session, you feel good about yourself as well then, and they'll feel good about themselves. And when it comes to football, you'll re-mention it and say, right, did you all enjoy your training session the other week? Do you all know what we need to do today and try with our efforts? Try and be positive. Good attitudes on the field of play. That must be a must in training and on a match day as well. Kids must turn up with good attitudes. I always see loads and loads of kids, and yourselves will, running, turning up late because they've either watching Match of the Day or they've been watching a film or they've just been on their phone. You just don't know. And the parents are going, oh God, we couldn't get into bed last night or here to bed. Why? Always emphasise you've got football. Should be positive, nice breakfast down here, bright and early, kit ready, all raring to go. And with days like we're having now with the weather, wow, was it coming now? Was it making a difference? We're going to see all the bees, the flies, you name it. Nature is back, the weather's back, people are in t-shirts, walking around in shorts. Everyone is made up that they're getting a bit of sunshine. It recharges the batteries as well. It recharges them, makes a difference in attitudes. It really does. And I've noticed this when we go out and about at Grassroots Football. I've noticed when the weather is nice, the people seem to be better within themselves. They seem to be talking to each other, where they're going on holiday, what they're going to do. You seem to see better attitudes. And when it starts getting in and sinking in the really hot weather, then you've got grass pitches which are rock hard, and then the games aren't the same as well, and you're underneath on your feet, you can feel them yourselves. So please, when you go out, make sure that the kids have got plenty of water if the weather's changing, or even in the cold, they're all wrapped up. You've got to dress with the times. And we've been talking as well, you know, there's plenty, excuse me, of times we always ask for fans, players, everything to dress appropriate, and kids do, they all turn up in their kits. But, you know, we support the referees, REFspect, as we say, but there's still no argument about a referee not turning up in their gear. If they've got long coats on, if they've got big hoodies on, if they've got anything to do with grassroots football, they need to be encouraged to wear the appropriate gear, and hopefully the county FAs will make a difference on that. There's no excuse whatsoever. You got 4 or 5 games, put the thermals on, be dressed for the occasion, and you can get these little jackets, and I'm talking whether the county FA or you can buy them yourselves. You can put your little, look like a referee basically. That's all it means, just look like a referee. Because if you, sometimes I go around and I watch, and I'm looking and going, is that a ref or a manager? Or so if you're not too sure, you respect the kids playing football in their kits. Now, will the kids and will the parents and the managers respect you if you don't look like a referee? I don't think so. So it's part and parcel. I'm sure there's a dress code of conduct with the county FA that they must dress appropriate when they go out to officiate a game. No one's having a go at anyone if it's, you know, if it's really, really cold. The shorts are there for a reason. Every referee dress up the same. I'd love your feedback on this one as well. You don't have to slate referees, no one's slating them. And we just, you know, if all the leagues could turn out and put a message in there, in their groups, and just say, you know, everyone please dress, code of conduct dress, which for referees as well. Please dress and look like a referee. That's all it needs. No one's having a go. If you're warm enough, that's great. Because I've seen many referees really soak through to the skin over the weeks and months. And you feel sorry for them, but they've stayed there, they're freezing, they're coming in, they're having a soup, coffee, tea, hot drink. They're not enjoying it, but they need to enjoy it as well, because if you're freezing, all you think now is getting warm by the fire and going home. But if you're too hot as well, look at them. Everyone should be in dress, everyone should be in shorts, t-shirts. You'll see that now in the summer gear because they all want the tan. And that's the way to be. Look like a referee. That's all I'm saying. You know, it's everyone's opinion. But as I say, love your thoughts on it. Mal at don'txtheline.com. So you see, we're all about REFspect, we're all about referees, we're all about encouragement, fair play, sportspersonship. That's what we're all about. And we need you to support us with our REFspect Awareness Weekend, which is on the 12th, 18th, 25th, over those weekends. Please bring it to the forefront, bring it to your team. Let everyone know what it's all about. Encourage the players and be positive on the sidelines. We don't need sideline referees. We don't need sideline coaches. When I say sidelines, I'm talking about spectator side of things. On the side of the pitch, you have a coach. On the middle of the pitch or in the middle of the pitch, you have a referee. You don't need sideline referees to start shouting instructions to that referee and having a go at them to say they were wrong in that decision. You don't need spectators to start shouting, get in your position, play there, go up, go on the left, go on the right, start past it, put it here. Leave that to your coach. We don't need any instructions coming from the spectators' sidelines. We don't. Leave the coach to coach and leave the kids to play and let the referee officiate on their own. If they've got linesmen, that's different. They've got someone there, and they're only in cup games as well. So yeah, let's all work together. Let's all make it a positive attitude on and off the field of play whenever you go out. And a massive thanks to our Shine Business Solutions, our partners, who are absolutely fantastic. If you're looking for a photocopier, they've got 9 national offices all over the country, so why not get in touch with them? And we'll get them in for a little gab when the podcast studio is up and ready, which isn't long now, I assure you. We've got loads of guests all lined up, ready to come in, and we need your support at Grassroots Football. And the reason we need your support at Grassroots Football is because we like to flow with good positive attitudes, good football, smiling whenever you're out and about, people talking, people having banter, and the kids enjoying the football. Because if they're enjoying the football, mums and dads, managers, everyone is enjoying their football too. So why can't we all make a difference, get together and be as one and support that circle of friends. Look after your referee, look after your manager, coach, committee members who are absolutely brilliant at doing their job in the leagues, and be positive whenever you go out and support your child. Thanks very much for tuning in. We'll be back again tomorrow. In the meantime, put your feet up, relax, and just enjoy the day. Enjoy your football and loads of REFspect, please, when you're out and about. From myself, Mal Lane, all the team here at the Grassroots Show, don't cross the line. REFspect programme, Heart of Gold initiatives, no ref, no game, one step ahead on mental health. Lean on Me, the song with our Heart of Gold choir. Please tune in and listen to it on YouTube, and please subscribe because it's free. We'll see you tomorrow. Cheerio for now.